So today we have a bigger box than usual. It's a lot bigger than Scarlet and Kyoko. 120 size Ami box. Who could it be? So today is very exciting because it is Hatsune Miku, the Meihua Sannong version, which is a 1/7 scale figure by Good Smile Arts Shanghai. I'm very excited. I'm very excited because this is the first Miku figure that I ever ordered, and the first Miku figure that I really just fell in love with the design. And even though I've seen a lot of Miku figures since then, she's still one of my favorites. So I can't believe that she's here. I'm really excited. So I ordered her off of Ami for 26,000 yen. But that's okay because it's Miku. She released on February 13th, 2026, and she arrived here at my house today, February 20th. Right? Yeah, I think it took a little bit longer because I don't know, people who ordered from Good Smile Company, I think got theirs first. So everyone who ordered from Ami was like, when is she coming? But
is that because she's like a Good Smile figure?
I think so. Maybe. I mean, that's what I assume. I think it has something to do with, if you order it from the source, then you get it first. So, but that's okay. As long as she's here and she's in one piece, I'll be happy. I'm a little bit intimidated by the size of this box and by the fact that most Miku figures have a lot of hair and a lot of details. So I'm a little bit worried about assembly, but we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's open the box. Okay. Rid of this massive box.
Well, you know, Miku comes in many forms, so.
Miku comes in many forms.
Yep. Every Miku is a canon Miku.
Every Miku is yeah, exactly. I think that's one thing that I really like about Miku is that, everybody has a different interpretation of Miku's character, right? So all of her figures have, sort of different style or different facial expression, different colors, and yeah. Okay, so let's get her out of the plastic. Okay. Okay, so this is Hatsune Miku in her box. This is an incredibly sparkly box. Yeah, I would think that just rubbing your fingers against it, you're gonna get sparkles all over the place. She's just exploding in sparkles here. Okay, so I can't see the front, but what is the front next?
It's a front view, not front view, but good-faced, angled view.
It's a portrait of Miku's face.
Yes, it's her face.
Yeah. Alrighty then, and then I think we can have a little bit of a close-up on the side in the snowy scene. And then we get a little, I think the back has all different kinds of featured details.
Can you see what I was trying to explain?
Yeah, it's definitely a portrait of her in the front. Yeah. And the side of the box. Sort of like a scene. And then there's also a portrait of Miku on the top of the box. On the top of the box. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then.
I didn't know she was supposed to be a snowy vibe.
Yeah, I didn't really know that was a thing either because, I don't know, it looks like she's got cherry blossoms. Maybe those aren't cherry blossoms. No, they're a red flower. You know what? I have no idea what kind of flower that is. Maybe it's a flower that blooms in the winter.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, so let's open the box.
That was kind of spring vibes, but
spring vibes.
the snow
so
is
maybe...
kind of...
ume hana. Wakarimashita. I got it. Okay. One more time. This is the kanji for ume, which is plum. So yeah, plum flowers are definitely the first flowers to bloom. In Japan anyway. I don't know about China, but...
In winter?
Well, before cherry blossoms bloom in the spring. So yeah, so she is the plum Miku.
Because winter is before spring.
The plum hana, yeah.
Winter's before spring.
Oh boy.
I don't notice.
Anyways.
Anyways.
She is a this is a plum flower Miku, and that's the reason why, even though it appears to be winter and snowing, she is blooming. Okay, let's open the box. Okay, so we opened the box and we got a little surprise kind of message, which is just her name and the name of the figure. Oh, it's just cardboard on the inside. It's not very exciting on the inside. Okay, well we can get a first look of her. Yeah, there she is, looking beautiful. She is quite big. Like I was reading on MFC that people were saying that she was a true 1/7 as opposed to a 1/7 that actually comes out a little bit smaller and looks more like a 1/8. So yeah, she looks quite big to me. Nice, okay. All right, so let's pull her out of here. I think she could possibly be in one piece.
Oh, so there's no...
I sure hope so. Like, I don't want to
No twin tails or anything?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, then again, I haven't opened it yet. Oh, then I should look at the instructions.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a good idea. Oh, but before we do that, let's give her a spin around in the blister pack. So here is Hatsune Miku in her blister pack. And on first glance, I thought, oh, she's all in one piece, no assembly required. But then I noticed there's some sort of like doodaddy, what is it? I don't know. Some kind of like ribbon type accessory that's kind of loose on the side. And, but I don't know, maybe we might get lucky in terms of like
I think it
assembly.
is just that.
Really?
It's just the one ribbon, no twin tails or anything.
Oh, that would be so nice. Wouldn't that be nice? And we don't even have to worry about putting her on the base because she's already attached. Yeah, so that's that. Okay.
No, like flute through the fingers or anything like that.
No flute. Oh, no, the flute is already in her hands. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. What is it?
Oh, my gosh. Well, it looks like... Oh, okay. Well, I got a little bit worried because, like, in the instructions, can you see? Is that okay here? Is that the right side? This is English side, yes?
Yeah.
In this corner up here, there's like...
Oh, right.
There's a plug in her head, and there's a plug in her back for wings. I'm like, wow, wait a second, what? Like, no, there's not. But I think this is just an example of, like, how space holder plugs work. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just jump into it without actually knowing how to put her together.
Well,
the picture was a bit confusing. Okay.
That's new.
What's new?
Product contains small parts which may pose a choking hazard. It is not suitable for those under 15 years of age, instead of like 3 or 5.
Huh.
15.
Okay. Well, you know what that means? That means that somebody who was like, you know...
IQ is decreasing.
No. It means that somebody who was, maybe under the age of 15 accidentally, put something in their mouth, and then they had to go to the hospital, and then some company got sued, and so they have to be
Bump
really
it up to 18 now.
not suitable for, just anybody really. Even her hair is sparkly. It's like they took the sparkles from the box and they just like splashed. Yeah, they sprinkled. What is it like this?
The salt thing, yeah.
Over top of her hair. Okay, so now we gotta pull her out of here. Maybe that's a good idea. I hope that's a good idea. Just feels like because there's no base. I mean, she's obviously on a base, but like not having a base, I feel like she's kind of like, oh, I can't just put her directly on the table, can I? Like she should be sitting on something, but that is the base, so that's that. Okay, so there's one more piece of plastic. It's no premium. I feel like we've graduated to another level of figure collecting.
What's the word? We've entered the Miku age.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Like being, the first Miku that we ordered. It's probably a slippery slope from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just feel like, well, she's fine just like that. Why do we even have to bother doing other stuff?
The missing piece doesn't really even without it, it looks complete.
She looks complete.
It's not like, oh, there's something missing.
Except for that hole that's in the side of her leg right now. So
there's a hole there.
Oh yeah, yeah. So she has like a. It's probably you can't see it, but it's like there.
I can't even see it.
And there's a hole right here.
Oh, I see
and
it.
So that is where this decorative doodad is supposed to.
Pass it to you.
The doodad is supposed to fit in. Yeah, so we just plug it in. The part circled is delicately crafted and is very fragile. Use caution when handling. Okay, well we just have to be careful when we handle the decorative sash or ribbon. Well, yeah, like. So this does feel extremely, extremely delicate. This little piece probably can't see it. Oh, I think you can kind of see it.
Kinda.
Yeah, kind of see it. Oh, okay. And this is the only thing we have to do, so geez Louise, I should be thankful that this is it. We need to look at the angle of this thing. Well, the hole is keyed. I see. Okay, so like the ribbon kind of has to go underneath this red ribbon here. People were sort of saying maybe this is the red ribbon that people were talking about, that it was like sometimes positioned a little bit like too low or kind of wrong, so it was hard to get the decorative piece in, but oh, I think I got it. Oh, I got it now.
You got it?
I got it. I did it. Ooh. Okay, it's in there. I think. Let me just get a little.
Which Miku?
Ah, the Miku that was like she's holding a mandolin or something like that, kind of like just the fire Miku with the like the blazing arrows.
Right.
Like I can't. I mean, if it was hard enough for me to stick this ribbon on, can you imagine if we had to put like that tiny little bird? Oh my gosh, I would just like. Okay, so then there was another step, wasn't there? Well, I have the instructions right here. I see. It's like a peg that this ribbon has a little peg attached to it that needs to go. Maybe you can. There's a little peg there. Do you see it? Right there. And that peg needs to fit into the end of the scroll. So I just have to kind of reposition it. That's all.
I see.
It's fine. She's done. Okay, it was like barely any assembly required yet. I just feel...
Well, because they were so small and
Yeah, I think just because everything is so delicate and then I don't really know where it's okay to grab her, but yeah, it was a success. Yeah, okay. Whew. And at first glance, she looks perfect to me, but yeah, I know that some people had some kind of scuffs on the scroll maybe, or paint chipping off, so, well, so far so good. So let's take a closer look at her and see what we see. Okay. Okay, so we'll give her a overall spin around. Yeah. So what do you think, Max?
I think she's very pretty.
Super pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that she was going to go on the shelf, but now that I look at all the details and, all the super tiny pieces, do I really want to be dusting this once a week? Maybe no. She just looks like every time you pull her out, she's going to be, I don't know, at risk of something getting attached, something getting stuck on something, and then pieces kind of breaking off. So
it's best to keep her in a safe spot.
I think so, yeah. So maybe we'll have to do some moving around of things and kind of give her a nice spot inside the glass case, I guess. Holy macaroni, she's so pretty. Okay, alrighty. I'm like, oh my god. Okay.
She's very like,
Uh-huh.
like lots of stuff is behind her, so I feel like it'll be kind of hard to put things behind her, you know what I mean?
That's true, yeah. Like she's really, I don't like having my hands in. Like, yeah, like there's just so much going on in the back. So like she's not only going to take up kind of like side room, wide room.
width.
Yeah, I guess like this is sort of the proper, like the right viewing angle is kind of like on a diagonal like this, but yeah, just these kind of, this part here just kind of comes out so much that it'll be hard to place things next to her, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. It's like playing Tetris.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's look at take a close up of her face. I love the color of her eyes. I think that the color of her eyes was what inspired me to finally push the pre-order button. Because I never pre-ordered her during the pre-order period. It was only like a month or so, a couple of weeks before she was scheduled to release, that I was finally like, oh no, that's it. I'm gonna definitely pre-order her. And it was a picture on MFC, with a close-up of her face, and then I could just sort of see all the different colors in her eyes. That was what really inspired me to press the pre-order button. So pretty, and I love her like serene expression. I've got a lot of figures with serene expressions, don't I? It's almost like I need a little bit more action going.
We're happy.
Yeah.
Excited faces.
Excited faces, yeah. And the plum flower, wait a second, I'll kind of spin it around. The plum flowers, maybe, that are, if that's what they are, that are decorating her hair here. I mean, those are huge, right?
Yeah.
So maybe she's kind of like this tiny fairy type Miku. Maybe.
I see.
You know what I mean? And she just sort of like picked up the fallen blossoms and has like stuck them into her hair. Well, I just love it. Like, kind of gives her like some Princess Leia vibes, don't you think?
Yeah, because doesn't Princess Leia have like the buns kind of?
Yeah. They're like plum buns. Plum buns. Yeah, I also read that people were saying that compared with the prototype photos, her hair, especially like in the back, is not as shaded. And yeah, it's kind of seem more like a solid kind of light green color. And I remember in the prototype pictures, there was a lot more kind of yellow highlights. So I'm not really seeing that, but there is like a really cool sparkly kind of finish. I wouldn't even call it pearlescent, like it's a sparkly finish all over her hair, similar to the box. So now let's take a look at her midsection. Okay, with the only part that required assembly, which was this sort of like sash that she has attached to her left hip with the plum blossoms on it. Yeah, getting the angle was quite hard. Especially because this red ribbon was in the way. So luckily the red ribbon was quite pliable, so I was able to lift it up and then push the sash in. But like, yeah, finding the right angle was difficult, so it required a lot of like fiddling.
And then here's also somewhere you have to put together, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So like, oh, you can see. It's hard to see it. Yeah, you can see it. Ah, there we go. That's a good. Yeah, you can see that it's not all the way pushed in, but like right here, there is a little peg where you have to push in this sash into the end of the scroll, and I guess that just sort of keeps it stable. But other than that, there's no other plugins. So yeah, I wonder if like maybe one day this part is going to, oh, you can't see it. It's cut off. But I wonder if there's going to be sagging issues. I don't know. I hope not. I think the shading in her skirt is just like so beautiful, right? Like here.
Right.
Like it's not just red, but like there's this kind of like orange and sort of yellow down by her knee, and then her skin is so pale. She's so pale. And like the shading over here too, like look at it, it's just crazy. Like it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I guess maybe, they put a lot of effort into the shading in your skirt, so maybe that's the reason why the hair kind of was not given the same amount of attention. But I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's on this like scroll with, I don't know what that is. Mountain painting on the back. I'm not too sure, but it's okay. We'll have to do our research next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we'll look at her base, I guess. I mean, it's all like coming in, it all comes in one piece. So can you see the, I don't know what you can see. The painting of the plum blossoms on the scroll. And her like turquoise painted toenails. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, we were lucky. Like, I do not see any scuffing or paint chips or anything. Even the rocks in the back have like really dramatic shading. Sometimes when they add like elements to the base, like rocks and things like that, I just feel like, it looks kind of cheap or it looks sort of plasticky, but this does not bother me like at all. This is like beautifully done.
Well, yeah, they look really like smooth and kind of like...
Yeah. Almost look like mushrooms. And I can
They do look like...
They do look like mushrooms. I can sort of see that like in the white of her dress, like kind of at the bottom of her skirt, I guess. It looks pearlescent, like it kind of has purple and sort of green tones. Definitely has a sheen to it. Okay, so final thoughts. What do you think?
I think she's perfect.
She's perfect, yeah. I mean...
It's like no mistakes, no like, oh, I wish this was not, you know what I mean? Like there's no scuffs or anything.
I know, like I would not change a single thing. Maybe if I was to really be kind of nitpicky, like I really did like the kind of like yellow highlights that were in her bangs, and also like in the back. I don't know if you can see that.
There was yellow highlights.
Well, in the prototype photos,
I see.
there was like kind of like yellow highlights, sort of, in her hair in the back, and I really did think that was beautiful. So it's too bad that it kind of became a single matte color, but it's a very lovely color, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not matte, sorry, but a single solid color. Yeah, maybe there's a little bit of shading, I guess, like in the tips. Kind of hard to tell in this light.
Right.
But yeah, that might be my only nitpick. Yeah.
I like that her hair looks like a praying mantis head shape, but that's just me.
Yes, bug lover Max.
Yeah, bug nerd.
She does have like the kind of...
I'll have to show a picture to show what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I think that as soon as you say praying mantis, people can kind of like, I think that everyone is going to visualize like, what you're talking about. I think Princess Leia.
Right.
And Max thinks praying mantis.
Yep.
They both start with P.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, she's just so gorgeous. I think like having something so gorgeous just makes me feel like I want to protect it and I don't want it to ever get broken. So, I mean, with beautiful things comes a little bit of the stress of like wanting to keep them, in perfect condition forever and ever. But I mean, we'll do our best, right? Put her in the glass case and
never touch her again.
Never touch her. Yeah. Well, not never. We try to.
Sometimes touch
figures
them.
Once a month. Yeah, sometimes touch them. Oh, she's just so pretty. Well, she was definitely my favorite Miku design that I've seen, and I just love her color combination of green and red, and it's like subdued, but at the same time vibrant. I just love it. Yeah, so she was supposed to be our first Miku figure, right? Yeah, but as we were waiting for her to be delivered to us, I happened to pick up another Miku figure. Yeah. Which we will show you now. It's a special surprise. It's not an unboxing, but a special surprise. So let me just get her on the plate. Just a second. Okay, so this is the official first Miku that we ever added to the collection.
For you.
For me, yeah. So she is a prize figure. She's a Noodle stopper by FuRyu, and we picked her up not on Amiami, but at our local
figure store.
Did you call it a figure store? Yeah, it's like a local shop that sells used character goods, anime goods,
And clothes.
but they sell like used everything. But then they also have a lot of like figures that are unopened, so maybe they're used and then well, not used, but yeah, unopened. So she was an unopened she was unopened purchase, and she was 3,400 yen, 3,400 yen. Yeah. Spinning around. Yeah, so like I noticed her first on MFC. Someone had taken pictures and posted them, and I think that it won picture of the day, but like I just couldn't believe that this is a prize figure. Like just the details in the sculpt anyway are absolutely amazing. So let's take a closer look at her face. She's actually super tiny. I mean, she's not a scale figure because she's a prize figure, so I can't really say like how how big she is. Maybe like 1/8, I guess. Like if you were gonna kind of compare her, or maybe even smaller. 1/9. That's not even a thing.
It's not one.
Yeah, and she has this sort of. I think the figure is called like Victorian doll version. Victorian doll version of Miku. I just think her face is so like fascinating. It looks kind of like ethereal. Did I pronounce that right? It's not ethereal.
I think it's ethereal.
Yeah, like those kind of ice blue eyes and tiny little nose and her little mouth. Like they're the details that I can't really appreciate with my, bad vision. But hopefully with this like, close-up zoom, I'll be able to like appreciate all the details in the face. Okay, so here's a close-up of all the details in her dress sculpt. Crazy, huh? Like she has like what, like 3 layers of skirt going on there. 3 layers of skirt. And I like the top of the color at the top of her twin tails is really nice. This kind of ice turquoise blue, but then it kind of goes down into this sort of like a translucent clear plastic color that I think a lot of people associate with prize figures, and I certainly don't like that as much. I wish that it was just a solid color all the way down, or just more kind of paint at the tips.
Right.
But like her little flowers are so beautiful. Her little blue flowers. Yeah, she's just so gorgeous. And then these like kind of open. Her the shoulder area is open, like she's kind of shoulder gap. She's got shoulder gap. Glorious shoulder gap. Yeah. All right, and then so this is a closer look at what I was talking about, how the bottom, like the tips of the twin tails sort of turn into a clear plastic color, and they're certainly not as cleanly sculpted. Like I can sort of see sculpt line, I don't know, kind of like sort of mold lines, I don't know, sculpt lines, I guess. It's right here. Yeah. And so, yeah, I just wish that like, if it was me, I would just give her a little haircut. I would kind of like, trim off those ends, and or you know what, she's pretty cute. Like if you just take her hair right out, like she doesn't even need that hair. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of like the translucent, the super clear plastic look.
Because I feel like here's like a very sudden change. Like it's just like
color.
blue and then straight clear.
Right, kind of right here, just sort of like right here.
Yeah.
The color changes. I also heard that like it's kind of odd to me that her twin tails are sort of so curly and bouncy that they're like defying gravity and floating in midair. So I'm kind of hoping that the weight of the plastic will, and the heat of the summer will eventually help those twin tails kind of sink a little lower, kind of calm down a little bit.
Is that a thing that like, what is it, Victorian-esque characters also have that kind of curly hair? Kind of like, how Celeste also has that hair, right?
Maybe so. So maybe this is like not twin tails as much as twin drills.
Right. At the ends.
At the ends, at least. Yeah, you know what? I am not a huge I'm not at all an expert or even remotely educated in Lolita fashion.
Lolita, yes.
Yeah. But I did read on MFC that somebody said that she's not, truly Lolita because she does have those open shoulders, and that's like a faux pas.
What?
It's something that you're not supposed to do in Lolita fashion, apparently, according to that MFC user. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's my Miku collection.
Two.
Two. Yeah, only two. I don't know if we're going to, add to the Miku collection. There's one up for pre-order right now.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, looks pretty tempting, but I don't know. Yeah. But right now, I'm so happy with both of them, really, that I feel pretty satisfied. I don't need any more Mikus in my life.
But
at the moment,
you like the one with the teary eyes?
Like the one that is kind of crying, has a little bit of a teary eye. That's up for pre-order on Ami right now. I'm considering it, but I kind of appreciate the simplicity of this one. She's maybe a little bit too much. We'll see.
If there's Miku I want, it's the pimp Miku.
Miku.
Right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know, it's by FuRyu.
Right.
And she's got a panda.
Oh, she does have, yeah. She's got little glasses on her hat.
Oh yeah, she got glasses on her
got the fluffy coat thing.
Oh, yeah.
That I always like, and a cane. They always need a cane.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, so there might be one more Miku added to the collection, and that would be
Pimp Miku and Sad Miku.
And maybe Sad Miku.
For each of us.
Yeah, we'll think about it. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so I guess we'll see you in the next one, which is, I don't know. Yeah, this was it for my, this was supposed to be a January pre-order, but yeah, everything that I have ordered for February, Sitlali is coming.
Oh, right.
Right, yeah, so Sitlali will be coming soon, and that'll be a Max video. Me?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.